Hello to all fans of mixed martial arts. I think each of you has seen this photo. In this you see two famous brothers Alexander and Fedor Emelianenko. But they also have a third brother, Ivan Emelianenko. Ivan is the youngest of the brothers. He saw how his brothers trained and decided to take up boxing. He learned boxing techniques from Alexander. On the advice of his brothers, Ivan began to practice judo and sambo.
Ну а до 20 лет буду заниматься боксом и параллельно борьбой.
Ivan was able to win the Russian Combat Sambo Championship and become a master of sports.
Одержал Емельяненко, 1:20. Замечание, что синий куртке.
After Ivan Emelianenko returned from the army, his sports career developed very quickly. He continues to compete in sambo competitions of various levels, training with his brother and practicing in MMA trainings together with professional MMA fighters. Ivan got into excellent physical shape. He gained quite a lot of muscle mass after excellent performance in amateur fights. Everything was going to point that Ivan Emelianenko would make his debut at the professional level. But Alexander Emelianenko never became a professional fighter. Alexander and Fedor answered point questions from journalists about the reason for Ivan's reluctance to build a professional MMA career. For example, Alexander believes that Ivan Emelianenko has excellent natural abilities that need to constantly develop it. But he is a true lazy person who doesn't want to train and develop his skills. But Ivan Emelianenko joined Alexander's fighting team and was supposed to have his first professional fight in South Korea, but due to injury he was unable. Ivan comments from an interview.
Одной из тренировок я травмировал правый большой палец. И походил, мне наложили гипс.
Так.
Я неделю с гипсом походил. Ну и как опять же, как самое умно, нафиг он мне уже перестал болеть. Да, снял гипс,
Ну да.
чтобы с ним там не возиться. И у меня палец, получается, наполовину сросся кость, наполовину у меня там нарастать начала, наполовину он не сросся. И вот у меня палец долгое время болел до армии.
Also, according to Ivan Emelianenko, he never worked and his brothers always helped him. Since Ivan Emelianenko had big problems with money, he decided to fight according to MMA rules. At the time, he was already 34 years old. His opponent was an unknown fighter, Alexei Ledenov. From the first second of the fight, Ivan Emelianenko went into pressure and shocked his opponent. At the end of the first round, Ivan managed to knock down his opponent. Emelianenko tried to finish him off. Ledenov was able to make a takedown, but for some reason the referee didn't allow the fight to continue and raised the fighters to a standing position. The second and third round were quite boring, without any active action. The fighters exchanged few punches. Ivan Emelianenko won this fight by decision of the judge. In an interview after the fight, Ivan Emelianenko said that he would talk with Alexander and Fedor and wanted them to make peace. In the next fight, Ivan Emelianenko met with a former fashion model and massage therapist, who went to fight with him only for sake of money. His name is Yuri Raboy. In the first round, Emelianenko's opponent was much better than him. Ivan missed many punches. In the second round, the beating continued. Ivan Emelianenko missed blows but still stood on his feet. I think Emelianenko lost completely the first and the second round. The third round was quite equal. The fighters exchanged strong punches, and at the end of the fight, Ivan Emelianenko's face was covered in blood. You will not believe it, but Ivan Emelianenko won this fight. Even his opponent laughs at the decision of the judge. But this in the Russia, baby. These were the only two professional fights of Ivan Emelianenko. Thank you for attention. Goodbye.